Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Raha Kodash. A double honor to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Hey, it's we seeing that's things are getting heavy out here in Babylon. We're starting to see the crumble of Babylon the Great, which is aka America, the US of A. The crumble, all right, the breakdown, all right. This is a demolition that's happening here in Babylon the Great. It's a downfall that is happening. And if you can't see it, I don't know what land you're living on, all right. Even the carnal people of this world is seeing the downfall of Babylon the Great. All right? Look at that. The infrastructure, the goddamn roads are bad. Hey, this place is through, bro. And all we can do is be spiritual, ask the Lord for forgiveness, repent, watch, and pray. The Lord, pray for our deliverance for what's to come. These people are here going nuts. The Edomites, as they were saying, we have black fatigue and now we have white fatigue, which we've been having both. Been having white fatigue shit. And, with these niggas, the hell with them. They're going to be thrown and thrust through just like the heathens are gonna receive on this side, with the shooting of CK. You know what I'm talking about. This had these Edomites in an uproar. And it's crazy how it was so-called white man that did the shooting. They say, who was, is alleged to do the shooting or did the shooting. But yet, you see a lot of angers going towards you Jakes, you so-called blacks, So, you got to say, make that make sense. In the corner mind, you won't be able to see that. You won't understand, but in the spirit, when you're in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you know. You know why it is. Because Esau has the perpetual hatred, And I'm going to say also, this is just like an impromptu, the spirit will move me to, do a quick lesson or just to do a quick video, and may the Lord put his words within me. But what we're seeing is these Edomites are losing it, So you had CK that just got shot. Then you had the threatening of the HBCUs, which are black colleges that were receiving all type of threats. They had to go on a quick lockdown for a period of time. Then you had Jake in Mississippi, okay, on the college campus. I believe it was I want to say Delta State. That's down, if I'm not mistaken, that's in Cleveland. Originally being from Mississippi, I believe that's in Cleveland. I know it's over in the Delta. But they trying to say it was a foul play, but then again, they said it's alleged that his arms and legs were broken. Then all of a sudden they said a few days later, a homeless Edomite was hung somewhere else. I'm like, that seemed like that could be kind of like a cover up. You never know. All we know is these people are starting to lose it. You're having more people getting on camera, trying to talk and talking junk about CK getting shot. You have some that's supporting these things, supporting what he said. You have Jake, Eve on on the video crying, and then you just had, I believe it was, I forgot where it was at, but you have to fact check me exactly where. But Jake just got shot down. I don't know if it was like in North Carolina by Edomite. They was in a scuffle or fight, and he came back and he put some problems in them. So, and this is just the beginning, all right? Like Ezra said, woe is me, who's going to deliver me in these days? And also, this is actually the beginning of woe. This is just beginning, all right? We're going to start seeing more famine, more pestilence, okay? The love of, what is that? Matthew 24 and 12. What it goes into, roughly paraphrase, it goes into the love of many shall wax cold in these times, in these last days. And the love of many are waxing cold. And we see that. And what we're going to do is continue to pray through Yahweh Shem, to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Continue to be circumspect, as it says in Ephesians 5 around the 15th verse, because the people becoming waxing cold, as it says, and the love of many shall wax cold. Matthew 24 and 12. What is that? When you go into the root word of that, okay, to that, it goes into the Greek word, basically being psycho. Going to be a lunatics out here, running rampant. The jab is the jab that people received back in 2019, 2020. Is still percolating them, and the stress of not having enough money to take care of your family, to take care of your bills. Hell, the stress of driving in traffic every day. People losing jobs left and right. Yeah, the love is no love. Where's the love, as the Christians say? You're supposed to be all love, but there's no love here. They misconstrue the word love, the understanding of love. They try to say love is unconditional, but true love it has conditions. You have conditional love. You with a woman and you say, hey, I got unconditional love. She got unconditional. I got unconditional love for her. That means she can do what the hell she wants, but it's unconditional. So you're gonna love her no matter what. She can go splurge with another man. She can go and be out all night every day. She can do whatever you want because it's unconditional. But no, that's not true. You have conditions. Right? You're gonna have standards. You're gonna have certain rules. There's gonna be an order within your relationship. All right. So that will Christians get things misconstrued. So you can have a lot of Christians out here, which they actually are losing their minds as well. They've been long lost their minds. They ain't in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And a lot of us been in the Christian churches and see how the hell they act. A lot of them women in there are they some harlots. A lot of niggas in there. A lot of men in there are just wicked as ever. So who they gonna turn to? Jesus? Because we're here. The times we're in, where the love of me are waxing cold, you're gonna have, like you say, psychos and lunatics running rampant. So is Jesus gonna cover you? Or are you looking for the covering your Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Okay? Babylon is through. We seeing it crumble before your eyes. You have what is that in Jeremiah 51, around the 6th and 7th verse. All right, it goes into how flee out of the midst of her, and it goes into what? It goes into Babylon, and we can read into Jeremiah 51. Okay. So you flee out of the midst of her, okay? Because rough paraphrase, because if you don't flee out the midst of her, you're gonna be cut off. Because it's the Lord's time. Then it goes into how Babylon's falling. Okay? You have some that want to heal Babylon. Say it's gonna get better. They want to put more money into certain things. Into Babylon. They want to invest in certain things because they think things are going to get better. But Babylon is through. It's not going to get any better than this. Only thing you're about to see now is more people being on the live. You're going to see more wars. You're going to see, like it says in Isaiah 19, the Egyptian against the Egyptians. All right? You're going to see the sedition among men. All right? That's what you're about to see. You're going to see more people starting to go hungry. You're going to see more jobs being lost. Babylon can't be hid. No bomb is going to stop the pain that's going to happen here. These birth pains are happening. So you better be ready for the fight. You better be ready. And if you following, and if you're an Israelite, you know an Israelite being of the descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, so-called Black, Latinos, Native Americans. We are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. But if you're not, like I say, having a proper understanding, or you under leadership that is not giving you the full understanding of what's coming, especially like with Jacob's trouble, because we're here. Things just gonna ramp up. Jacob's trouble. You have Israelites that don't even know Jacob's trouble is coming. They think and you have some thinking Jacob's trouble is already past. But Jacob's trouble, all right? Stop. Jacob's trouble, it's only gonna get worse. Because what it says in Jeremiah 30:7, it's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he's gonna be saved out. But that when the Lord is gonna deliver us, when Jacob's trouble really hits. When Jacob's trouble hits, coming forth with thermonuclear destruction, even within Jacob's trouble, when things really get real bad, what is Esau's going to present you? He's going to present you with the Quran, as it talks about in Revelation 13-16. So all this that we're seeing that's bubbling up, we're going to see more chaos that's going to happen. More chaos. And like I say, this is a good focal point that started with the shooting of CK. Or Kurt. We starting to see, that is like a start of, what to say, it's time for an uprising. It's time for an uprising. So it's, and it's, we're rejoicing and be glad, because if you're in the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Awashai, you're one with the heavens. So we are basically rejoicing, okay? And we knowing the devil is going to come down with great wrath, but he got a short time, Revelation 12:12. We know that it's about to happen. So you better, you better repent, be one with Yahweh Shemi Awashai, because you don't know where you're going to be when times really get bad out here. You may have to be out there by yourself. You may not be with brothers, but you better be prepared in the spirit. Alright? So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Waha, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessings to you, Aki, and pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.